What's up everyone? So today I have a setup with me and also prep with me. So here I am just getting ready to prep my backdrops. I have to get my son situated. I got the laundry going. We're getting shit done. Just pulling out my heavy ass backdrops from behind where I store them. And yeah, I'm just getting ready to start painting. I got my canvas sheet from Sherwin-Williams. I used to use shower curtains from the dollar store, but I actually like using this one more because it doesn't lift up if you're outside and it's windy, and it's really heavy, so I just like using it a lot more. So I really miss summertime because I could paint like 4 different backdrops in one session, but this one is going to take me a couple sessions just so that they have some dry time. So I went and I ran a few errands, and definitely had to pick up some coffee because paint days are always my hectic days. So yeah, I'm back and I'm going to finish up these backdrops. Once these are done, I am going to start inflating some balloons. I don't show that here because I just didn't have time. I was on a time crunch. I fell behind, which is not rare for me, so I had to get shit done without recording, but I promise I will try better in the future. So when buying paint, I like to get the samples or the quarts. I know at Home Depot and at Sherwin-Williams, they're about like $10 to $12, depending on what finish you get, or if it's like indoor or outdoor. But yeah, I just get the cheapest one because you're only going to use it for one day. So don't spend a shit ton of money on things that don't matter. It's event day. I got the whole squad with me as per usual. This is usually what my garage looks like on event days, full of balloons and a mess. But yeah, that will be for only a little bit longer because I'm going to empty it out and load up my U-Haul. I say this in every video, but I always cover the floor of the U-Hauls with some type of sheet because they will show up on the sides of your backdrops, and sometimes in pictures it shows if you don't have balloons to cover it up. So definitely protect your backdrops by laying something on the floor or having moving blankets to put in between your backdrops. These huge bags are actually mattress bags that I got from the U-Haul store. You could also get them from like storages. And there is my handsome son. So yeah, the balloon colors that I used in this video are Tuftex and Betallatex mustard yellow, Tuftex blossom, Tuftex Cameo, and Tuftex Seaglass. None of these are double stuffed. They're all single balloons, and yeah, they look great together. Something new that I started doing was letting clients know how long it'll take me to complete their setup. That way, if it needs to be done in less time, I can charge them accordingly because it will require a larger truck and more hands on deck if the time frame to set up is smaller. can get your hands on one of these utility carts and a dolly, I highly, highly, highly recommend them because they save you so much time and so much strain on the body. As you can see here, I'm doing garlands of the same colors. I used to do 2 colors here, 2 colors there, 2 colors here, 2 colors there, but now I'm doing garlands of the same color and then adding them together to create a larger garland. So these garlands of like Cameo, there's about 6 or 7 clusters there, and they are clusters of 4 to 6 balloons. I don't think I had any 8 clusters, but yeah, this is something new that I tried for this event and I absolutely loved the outcome, and I'm going to continue to do it. If you're using a hot glue gun, I always heat mine up just in case, because you never know when you're going to need it, and it just saves you time in the long run. So I tie all my clusters together to create a garland. I don't use fishing line or 260s. I use my 260s to connect my garlands to the backdrops or to add clusters to the garlands. So I'm adding this pretty mustard yellow garland to the top of the backdrops, and then later I decided I don't like it, so I remove it. I would definitely get into the habit of removing things that you don't like, just because once you get into adding details and you don't like it, it's a lot harder to correct your mistakes that way. So yeah, so definitely remove things if you don't like them at the beginning, or if you kind of like them, you could work on something else and come back to it. But I'm glad I removed it because it actually ended up bringing out my display more to the left side, as you'll see. Onto the back because you don't want the balloons to pop out in the front, and it gives it a more seamless look. So I used hot glue to hang my sign because I ran out of my double-sided tape, but I usually like to use either glue dots or double-sided tape. It makes it a lot easier to remove from the backdrop than hot glue, and it won't damage or bend it if it is a prop that your client gets to keep. So just keep that in mind. Clusters of 4 I love to use to add on to the base of the balloon garland to give it some dimension and depth. And then I also made a lot of clusters with 5 inches and 11-inch balloons. I believe I learned this from Lakeisha in my subconscious mind a long time ago, but I actually tried it for this event and I love it so much. So definitely play around with sizes, like inflate your 5 balloons really small and then inflate them to their maximum capacity, but don't forget to shape. And then use your 11-inch balloons to maybe be 9-inch balloons, and that'll give your I don't know, I just feel like it gives it a really organic look, and you know, the more sizes the better. And this is the final outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have me on Instagram, then you guys probably seen the setup already, but you guys didn't see the prep time. And this is the final look with the client's floral arrangement added to it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.